Hey guys, it's Misty Eyez, and I'm here with an Ask Misty. Dear Misty, I am a long-term fan from afar. I respect your opinion so much. I am 34 years old, semi-bisexual ex-queen, and really would like to hear your advice. How would you react if a lesbian couple wanted to be the mother of your children? I was recently asked this. We are very close, and I am seriously thinking about doing it. What a great question. And to be honest with you, that is something that actually happened to me. It was in the year 1997 or 1998. The latest it could have been it was probably 98 or 99. Before I moved to Florida. I moved to Florida right before Y2K. And I was really good friends with a lesbian couple. And they were like, oh my gosh, you're so tall and blonde and blue-eyed and beautiful. And we want you to father our child. And that is a very serious decision you have to make. We actually tried. We tried 3 times. And at first, I was so gung-ho about it. Like, yeah. I want to be a dad. Let's do this. But then I started to think about it. And I was still in college at the time. So I was like, let's get a lawyer. So we found a lawyer, a friend of ours, and he worked up the paperwork for us. I wanted to make sure that she or they could never, ever, ever come after me for child support. If I was not granted ever to be guardian of this child, I never wanted them to come after me and prove that it was my DNA, and therefore I was the parent, and come after me for child support. Our lawyer also drew up paperwork for them because they did not want me to ever come after the child for custody. I gave up all my rights as an actual parent to them, and also in doing so, I signed a document saying that I would never, ever, ever tell or try to tell the child that I was their biological parent. However, the mothers had the right to tell the kid anytime they wanted. They could tell the baby at 5 months, they could tell the baby at 5 years old, 15 years old, but they could also wait until the child was 18. It was up to the mothers discretion to tell the child whatever they wanted. The mothers did want me to be in the child's life, so I was going to be Uncle Cody at the time, and that was in our arrangement. Our arrangement was to be Uncle Cody. I wanted to still be in the life, but not an active part of the life. Just I want to constantly get pictures and whatever, because if I wasn't planning on staying in Oklahoma, it was in Tulsa, and I wasn't planning on staying in Tulsa at the time. But if I did move, I'd want to still be connected and always be Uncle Cody, unless the mothers determined otherwise. And I was also written into the legal documentation to be the godparent. If anything should ever happen to the mothers, I would be the automatic first choice to raise the child. I would be the next of kin to this baby. Or if ever there was a divorce or whatever, I was the third person to be considered next of kin and or guardian. But I had no legal right to ask for guardianship unless, of course, something happened. They had no right to ask for financial child support, and the child's identity as being mine was to be kept secret. Now, unfortunately, we did try 3 times to do this through in vitro fertilization, and apparently the girl that was chosen to be the mother was infertile, and the other lesbian did not want to carry the baby. So they never ended up having a child. And I think they broke up like 3 or 4 months after the last try, when they realized that the scheduled birth mother was not ever going to be scheduled to be the birth mother. And so that was a very harsh reality. And looking back now, that was 98 probably. It's almost time for the kid to be calling me, if there was one, to say that, hi. I'm your child. But you know what's funny is I did, even though it didn't happen, I did include pictures of me and my mom and my brothers and sisters, and a long letter and a video. Obviously, it was not a DVD or anything, SIM card, but like one of those cassette VHS, not VHS, like a little cassette camcorder tape of me talking to the kid saying, I don't know your name, but I love you and I'm your father. And this is as much history that I can give you of my life. I'm the oldest of 7 children. Blah, 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 blah. If you ever look for our family, you'll probably find them in Anchorage, Alaska. That's where my mom and dad and all my aunts and uncles and cousins live. I don't know where I'm going, etc. But obviously that was never needed. So I think that this is something that I definitely would, provided I was given the opportunity to do it again, I definitely would have. But it never worked. It never happened. But I do think that this is something that you should do. But go into the situation with your eyes wide open. Definitely seek legal counsel and work an arrangement that works best for both you and the mothers. And I'm sure if they really, really want you, they will be willing to agree to whatever conditions that you specifically want for the child. Oh, and another situation was, and I didn't know that about in vitro fertilization, but I was like, I am not having sex with her. I didn't know about the whole doctor involved thing. But yeah, that was also out for me. Still got my gold card, non-virgin. I still got my gold card, non-lesbian here. Yeah. Anyways, that was an Ask Misty. Loving you is easy.